Culwell Center. This is Frank Sides, joined by former Lobo Keaton Daniels on a district basketball championship winning team from about 20 years ago. And another former Lobo, Ray Wade, I believe he was on a district title team.
1986.
And guys, this one tonight needs no setup. The Longview Lobos will take on the Colony Cougars. The winner will play tomorrow at noon with a chance to advance to San Antonio. At this point left in the season, there's no teams that aren't really good, so no scouting report needed. We'll just be clear with you. This is a good basketball team we're facing tonight.
Yeah, when you're one of the last 16 teams in the state of Texas in your classification, 10 times out of 10, you can definitely play some ball. You didn't make it this far by accident. The Cinderella story is pretty much kind of over with. It's a surface. It's somewhere that we haven't been in 32 years, but to be at this moment, man, these guys right here, that's a senior-led team. They deserve to be here. They play like they deserve to be here, and it's one of those teams that they embodies the Lobo tradition. They just never stop fighting. Built Lobo tough from the inside and out, and they're going to give you all they got for however long it takes.
Yeah, you know, I'm excited to be here to witness this. Our boys have earned this opportunity. You know, nothing was given to them. They didn't have any cakewalk of games. You know, they didn't have any forfeitures. They literally did the difficult things that you need to do to still be playing in early March. And that's what's happening with our guys tonight. You know, they've weathered the storm against Melissa. They did it earlier in the week against Crandall. And tonight they're going to face another good test. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. And, you know, as we go deeper into this, we can talk about some of the specifics of what we're expecting from the Lobos.
Absolutely.
Sure. And I'm going to have our student camera operator, Treston, give you a quick look at what we're seeing from up here. This place is absolutely amazing, and I was on the floor earlier for the Lobos' first shoot-around. It's incredibly intimidating for me, and I'm not playing in this basketball game.
Yeah, man.
So you got an idea what our Lobos are facing here.
Man, this is uncharted territory. It's one of those games that, of course, the first 2 or 3 minutes until we get our first stoppage of play, your nerves are going to be all over the place. It's one of those deals you want to kind of go harder in your warm-ups to try to get yourself out of breath to where you can get yourself relaxed a little bit more and get yourself comfortable and you know, just ready to actually start playing a game that you know how to play. Because the first couple of minutes, you're going to see uncharacteristic plays. Guys are going to probably get outside of their zone, try to play hero ball early, try to jack up whatever they can instead of just trying to get inside the paint, make easy baskets to kind of get your mindset, to get your mojo and confidence rolling.
Absolutely, and quite a transition from Lindell's gym to this place in 3 days' time. I hope the Lobos are ready for this. I know we are.
Man, I told the guys this morning when I saw them, man, the lights are brighter here. It seems like when we played in Lindell, my excuse was the gym was darker, so you guys shouldn't have any problems making any jump shots. Just giving them a hard time, just kind of break the edge here. But no, these guys seem ready. They seem loose and pretty much prepared as can be to be able to play this big basketball game.
They do seem very, very loose, and it almost feels like getting here was the mountain they needed to climb. So we may just be playing with house money.
Yeah, you
while
know,
we're here.
You talk about being able to shoot. You know, the depth perception in this gym is going to be a little bit different than it was that we've seen before. You know, we're used to in Lindale having the wall right behind the basket. When we played Melissa, the wall was right behind the basket. So, you know, our shooters are probably going to have a better idea of knocking down shooting a lot better in a facility like this just because of the depth perception. So I'm looking forward to our guys who normally knock down jumpers, our shooters, perimeter shooters, to do really well tonight.
Yeah, well, let's talk about last week first, or Tuesday, how we got here. It was an exciting finish. We got all the way. It took us to 0.4 tenths left, or it took us to 0.4 seconds left to go in the game to be able to make 2 free throws that we needed to be able to advance to this regional tournament. Just talk about the effort, the execution, things that you saw last Tuesday that you liked that has gotten us here.
Yeah, you know, what I liked about what we did on Tuesday was, you know, we showed our ability to continue to fight through tough times. And it almost feels like You're playing teams that, are a lot quicker and, a lot stronger. And so you have to get adjusted to that on the fly. I think our guys did a good job of doing that. I'd like to see us shoot the ball better. We did a good thing by going down and getting the ball. As we always discuss, Davis Justice really always leads us. He never has a bad game for us. He's someone that continues to, be there to settle us down when things get difficult. So in that game on Tuesday, as we began to kind of, lose our way a little bit, make some bad shots, pick up some fouls, some of the uncharacteristic turnovers, having a few guys not shoot the ball as well as they should, we found a way to hang in there. Yep. And down the stretch, we were able to not only build a lead, then lose that lead, but also fight back into that game to where it had that spectacular ending with Blandberg knocking down the 2 free throws.
Absolutely. You talk about Davis, man, he seemed like a man that was definitely possessed. He was a guy that did not want his senior year to end off on a loss right there at that point. He put the team on his back and he kept it rolling.
So, hey, guys, I'm going to let you roll for just a second, and I'm going to sprint down there and see if I can get us a colony roster so we're able to call some kids' names. We know the Longview kids. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys keep it rolling.
All right. And so he was a guy that seems like he was just possessed. He wasn't going to be denied. He did not want to lose out right there. And
if right now, you and I would just sit back and we'd run the replay package of how Davis Justice has got us here, and how he's played and been a leader on this team throughout. Yeah. We can go back to the Melissa game. We can go to the Crandall game, and we can see in spots in that game where you and I are sitting over here saying, hey, we need to come down and let's get the ball in his hands. Let's let him touch the ball once.
Absolutely.
We need him to be able to touch the ball and or be able to score. And so that's what that package would show us if we were able to run it right now.
Absolutely. And I want to continue to keep giving him his flowers. It started once district started. It seemed like his level of play, his trajectory of his play just kept rising and kept rising and kept rising.
Yes.
Second wave of district, we needed him big at the game against Mount Pleasant in Mount Pleasant. It wasn't just him, it was a team effort. So not only is it just him in his play, it's the team's play. They've definitely picked it up and it has exceeded everybody else's expectation. Me all along, I figured
absolutely.
This team can definitely.
It's most definitely a team play, and we talked about that. A few times over this stretch here, we have seen where we have gone to our bench, we've subbed in the bench, and our bench has come in and played well, and that's been what we've needed along the way here. Right. And so, the bench of Wilder coming in, of Holly Lee coming in and playing well, those guys coming in and contributing is exactly what we've needed over this stretch, and that's what we're going to hope to continue to get tonight.
Yeah. Quick, I want to talk about this Colony team a little bit. It's a team that has 5 or 6 sophomores. Tallest player on their team is 6'4". A team that is not afraid of the moment. They play fast, so they try to get you in open space, try to beat you in the open dribble. So it's key for us if we can keep our defensive game the way we've been playing and keeping everybody in front of us, playing excellent help side defense. Give them only one and only shots, it's going to be good for us going forward. So looking forward to that.
Looking at this roster real quick, their only size is a sophomore, and I'm curious to know if he's even going to be a starter tonight.
He is.
And so,
one of them is,
with that, then, obviously we want to see, because we have a great bench.
Yep.
Between the Colony Cougars.
All right, we're going to lay off here as we have the PA announcer guy. Let him do his job.
Conducted according to the rules and regulations of the UIL. We ask that a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel the pride in their communities and school, while your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game. It will play a greater role in continuing the encouragement of these athletes. And now please rise for the national anthem.
right, looks like we're going to do starting lineups, and Lobos
And now the
will be first up.
for the Lobos. Number 0, 5'11" senior Chris Head. Number 2, 6'4" senior Davis Justice. Number 5, 6'3" senior Drew Ward. Number 10, 6'8" senior Robert Blenberg. And number 11, 6'6" junior Demarion Williams. Head coach for the Lobos, Thurland Weaver. And now your starters for the Cougars. Number 0, 6'4" sophomore Nakari Spear. Number 5, 6' sophomore Xavier Green. Number 11, 6'3" junior Thor Grissom.
Good time to remind you, we got a ton of you watching. Share the feed. Let some folks know where they can watch Lobo playoff basketball. This is the biggest basketball game in the program's last 30 years of history. And we're about to get underway here live from the Curtis Culwell Center in Garland, Texas.
Head coach for the Cougars, Cleveland Ryan.
And here we go.
Officials for tonight's game. Big Rivers.
Don't have a lot of information on the Colony, but I do know they're ranked top 10 in the state and seem to be on one heck of a run. So here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Got a good look at Robert Blamberg. He's going to tip for the Lobos. Going to jump. Sorry about that. I recognize that music as a young man growing up in the early 90s. What about you, Ray?
I love this music. You know, this is what get you fired up. It's like, you know, it's game time right now. This music does it. It's a few of those over our history that you can just push the first note.
Early jump off time for us, 6 o'clock. But hey, man, these guys are here. They're earned every moment. It starts right now, so it's a great time to be a Lobo. Always exciting time, so let's get this thing going and get this thing rocking.
So between the three of us, we've only got one program with the Colony's roster, so we apologize ahead of time if you're watching from the Colony. We'll get as many names called as we can. Number 13 is going to jump for the Cougars.
And that is Bryce Dixon.
Tipped around and handled by D.D. Williams, and here we go.
Team, like we said earlier, a lot of sophomores. I think 3 of them are starters right now. And we'll let you know as it go who's who and what's what. Right now, we're utilizing our size with Rob down low, 6'4"
Nice
guy.
spin move, and it goes!
Excellent job there by the senior.
Hey, I love him getting those baskets early. You know, the other game, he had a tendency of being out on the perimeter a lot more. It's a great call by Coach Weaver to get something easy for him, to get him in rhythm and get him going.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent first possession for the Lobos. Way better start than the last 2 games.
Good moment to see the first basket go in. Hopefully they can settle those guys down a little bit. That's 13 right here. Bryce Dixon trying to get inside. Chris is not going to stop. He's going to take it all the way up to the hole.
Oh,
there we go. Excellent job there by Chris, doing exactly what he needs to do there.
Well. The Lobos are the hot start, 4-0 early here from the Culwell Center in Garland, looking for a chance to play the winner of Lancaster and Lone Star tomorrow at noon, but we got our hands full between now and then, fellas.
Oh, yeah. Right now we're shooting it easily 100% with 2
Another steal.
turnovers there.
We got numbers. Drew Ward ahead. Going to go up with the left, and he's fouled. It doesn't go, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws.
One thing that I like, that Drew went up strong and went up hard.
Yeah, if you notice that time he went off of 2 feet, balance, under control. That's what you want to see. But also, too, this is good for him.
Yes.
This is good for him to kind of get knocked around early in the game, kind of knock those cobwebs out. Now, I bet you he's going to have a better look when he comes around and look to shoot jumpers.
Especially once he
just
see it
because
go in.
of that.
Yep, especially once he sees it
Yes,
go in.
absolutely.
Builds that shooter's confidence to be able to roll. Hey, I don't want to. I hate making predictions like this, but I'm predicting that he's gonna have a big game tonight.
Oh, I was about to say.
We all need it. We all need it. We've all been rooting for Drew Ward. He's a great kid. We've all been looking to see him, turn it up and give us what he does best.
Yeah, and I spent some time with the coaches because I was here for 35 hours this week. But I told Coach Weaver that it feels like Drew's due for one of those 6 for 8 from the 3 kind of nights. And, boy, that would be huge for the Lobos. Good move to the basket, easy finish.
Yeah, help side defense just a little bit out of the way there. Good ball fake by, I believe that was number 0, Dakari Spear. That is one of the sophomores being able to fake a 3 and being able to drive and get a layup to get the Colony on the board.
And the Colony feels a lot like Crandall and the Melissa team we played. Just a lot of athletes. They can get to the basket. Chris Head open, look in the corner for 3. Knocks it down.
Turns back and look at the student section and kind of winks at him a little bit, tells them to be quiet as he puts the Lobos up 7.
Oh, my goodness. 7-point lead early for your Lobos. 5:48 left to go in the first. Nice move, tough shot, floater no good. Rebound to Chris Head. He's looking to run. He's got numbers. Ward open in the corner for 3. He finds him, pulls up. Off the mark. Offensive rebound to Didi. He's going to dunk it. No, he doesn't.
There we go. Excellent job. Early timeout by the Colony. They don't like this run, but we love it as Lobos.
Hey,
up 11 too early.
On the defensive ends, we're getting the stops that we need to, and we're getting out and we're pushing it up the court. So all these are great runs for Lobos.
Gotta love it. Gotta love the way we started out.
And we're going to stay here through the breaks. So there are no breaks. So this is something that you wonder, has the Colony been hitting the mouth like this in the last month or so? We'll see how they respond, but this is exactly what we wanted to see from the Lobos to start this game. Aggressive, fast, not timid, shooting the rocks, playing defense. Coach Weaver's biggest concern tonight, guys, was where are we going to find offense? We know the defense will show up, and it looks like we're off to a really, really good start in that aspect.
And what we got tonight is we got the others playing well. Didi has scored, Blenberg scored, we got Head scored. And we know our guy Davis Justice has always been the reliable one, but it's great when you get the others involved early on.
Totally right there. Good to see the Lobos coming out starting out hot right now. Love this pace. You also wonder, did this Colony team kind of underestimate us with looking at our rankings, not knowing too much about the Lobos, probably hearing that we're a football team and just probably don't think we can play any basketball as we get another turnover.
That's Drew Ward.
And he got numbers.
He's got numbers. He slows it down. He's going to set the offense up, and I'm fine with that. Let's run some clock and let's get this offense going. Off a screen from Didi Williams, finds Blandberg. We know he's willing to shoot that. Chris Head, no. Back to Didi. Nice entry. Open shooter in the corner. Davis Justice. Come on.
Boom! Hey, that play was made by Chris Head. He saw where the help defense was all the way in the paint. He drove in the middle and saw that Davis was going to be wide open as he knocked down that 3.
Beautiful look, beautiful pass by Head.
This ball movement's insane right now for your Lobos, and I love it.
Excellent defense there by the Lobos.
Look at the bench.
Yes.
This place is ready to erupt. Lobos with a 12-point lead on the Colony. Not even 4 minutes into this one. Traveled. No, they're going to call a foul.
And that was big. We talked about the start last Monday about how do we average. We not even halfway through our first quarter, and we already put up more points than we did in the first quarter. I believe we only have 1 or 2 misses so far. So right now things are clicking for us. Let's just keep it running, keep it rolling. Basketball is a game of runs, and we just need to keep playing our game.
Yeah, Keaton, they're listening to your broadcast. You're sitting here, you're calling it out every game, and that was one of the things we mentioned. We're getting off to slow starts the last few games, and Coach Weaver is aware of that. He's a smart guy. Coach Ward, the whole bench, they're aware that we got to come out. We got to get into better starts, and they proved it tonight.
Well, we got a quick break here while we're shooting free throws. Shout out to everybody that's watching. If you're watching, please share this. Let everybody know the game is on right now. Your Lobos are up 14-4. Also, I want to give a shout out real quick to Malik Henry, my cousin that said George Mason. I know he's watching us right now.
Shout out Malik. Message to the team and Lobo Nation before the game. But if you're the Lobos right now, you just want to put your foot on their throat if you can. Drew Ward passes up an open shot to find Davis in the corner. Another
one. Big time 3, 2 for 2. Really, we're 3 for 3 on threes right now.
I don't think we're ever going to be able to wipe the smile off Ray Wade's face.
Hey, he's speechless right now.
They respond with a 3 of their own.
This is great basketball, though. This is kind of basketball you knew Longview had the ability to play all season. We just got to kind of keep this consistent for the rest of the game.
Heat check's no good.
And they got a player that's hurt right now for the Colony.
Call a timeout. Let's get him off the camera. There we go.
Hey, and one thing that we, on our last possession, the Colony went into a zone. And Davis was able to get a wide open 3 there. So it was good to see him being able to knock that down.
And I'm willing to bet Colony doesn't have much of a bench.
No, not much of a bench. Hate to say it, but that is a senior that's down for them.
They have a very young roster, and then till now for a senior to get hurt and go down, and a couple of times down on offense, he was one that was really aggressive with the ball, looking to score. We don't have their scorers and their leading scorers and percentages, but we can probably will bet that this is one of their leading scorers.
The ball rotated through him a lot.
So Ray, now that we've got a break in the action, thoughts? What are you seeing from the Lobos that you like? Would you change anything?
Yeah, no, we've always talked about this. The last few games that Longview has to come out with a little bit more energy, play a little bit more aggressive, get over these slow starts that we notoriously have done. Score 17-7, and there's still 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We ended the game the other night in the first quarter. The score was 8-2. So this is an example of how we're ready to come out and play tonight, and this is it right now.
Absolutely, and it's early. And like we said, basketball is a game full of runs. We know that this Colony team, they got to run in them. They're definitely going to do whatever they can to be able to withstand and throw everything that they can at us to be able to kind of wither away at this lead. But up 10 right now, you got to be extremely happy with the Lobos.
You talk about runs. I think we could have a game where we can continually expand on this lead and not let them have a run, because now we know they're a young team. They're smaller.
The moment is big.
Yeah, and their senior scorer just went out with an injury. So maybe we don't have to allow this run. Maybe we can kind of keep this advantage throughout the game.
So for the broadcast's sake, my scoreboard's only going to go to 99. Slow things down a little bit, Lobos. Going to have an open look in the corner. Passes up for a better shot. Passes that up.
Good tip by Didi. Creates a turnover here for us. Davis in the corner for a 3, passes it up, but he gets fouled. And that is on the floor. He's going to be taken out.
And that was number 20, Ross Ingrams, that's going to check out of the game for the Colony. Looks like they're working on an ankle. Doesn't appear to be too serious, in case you're wondering at home from the Colony. But Justice is fouled on the floor. I believe that's.
How about this, guys? 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and everyone on Longview's team has scored.
Love that. Especially the way we played last Tuesday.
Yes. Up and under with Blandberg, he traveled.
Tough there. Kind of got pushed there. But hey, they call it travel. It's a turnover. I believe maybe our first one of the game so far.
Yeah, that was a step through Euro step. That wasn't travel.
Number 5, Xavier Green, handling the point guard duties for the Colony tonight. Again, being defended by Davis Justice.
The Colony team is playing
step back corner 3. And my goodness!
And that kid shows you right now he's one of their best players. He has 8 points already, and he's just a sophomore. That is the Kari spear.
That was a tough shot.
Tough shot.
Virtually impossible, and knocked it down like he's been doing it all season. Ward for the same step back 3. Come on, Drew's a little short. Tough finish inside. That's 13. Bryce Dixon.
Quick 5-0 run there by the Colony. It shrinks our lead to 5. Coach Weaver is calling a set here.
2:15 and counting here in the first. Lobo is still leading by 5.
Drew pocket is getting picked.
We're going to get Didi for a foul at midcourt. Probably a good foul. Maybe not.
His first foul.
Just 2 team fouls apiece, so no one's shooting free throws for a while here. Couple turnovers by the Lobos.
Yeah, this pace is kind of going towards the Colony a little bit. Again, this team likes to get out and run and plays fast. As long as we can play under control, I still like our chances no matter what type of speed we're going to play. We just need to show up on the defensive side as we've been doing, especially the last 2 rounds.
Nice move and finish.
This
can flat out play.
This kid can flat out ball there. He has shrunk this lead pretty much by himself. He has 10 of the 14 points for this ball club.
And with the Melissa win the other night, about a week ago, kind of feels like the same deal. You know where the points are coming from. Let's see if we can make an adjustment and keep it from happening. Davis Justice off the dribble, step back 3, thought about it, finds Didi Williams. Good move. I like the ball movement. Justice, deep three off a screen, no good. Long rebound to Jordan Goodman. And the Lobos lead is now 3. Colony has the basketball. And 0, Dakari Spears is going to handle the basketball at the top of the key.
You got to know they're finna run the set towards him. He's been on fire for them so far. He's in the corner right now with Chris Heppen. Good defense there by Didi.
Out of bounds, it's going to go to Longview.
Under a minute left to go. This is where you have to finish out strong this quarter. You don't want the Colony team to take any momentum going into what they've already have going into the second break.
For a 3-minute spurt there, we kind of got away from what we did really well. And we just kind of need to get back to doing that.
Another three-pointer off the mark for the Lobos. And Colony has a chance to tie or draw within 1 here to end the first. And what's been an absolutely entertaining
we kind of would try
game.
to avoid, a quick shot like that when they've been really hot on the offensive end. And, we're up 3. We don't want to give them an easy basket heading into the halftime and possibly tying this game up.
That is definitely true there. As they're waiting to shrink this clock to be able to get a last shot off.
Going to be a tough one.
There's a 3.
Open look for 3 to tie. Off the mark. 2-1. Justice from half court. Oh, it almost went. That's going to do it for the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break with some Lobo PSAs. You're watching Lobo Playoff Basketball live on Longview ISD Athletics Facebook YouTube page.
Build a community of excellence and pride, one student at a time.
Alrighty, welcome back for the second quarter here from the Curtis Culwell Center in Garland, Texas. Longview versus the Colony. The winner faces the winner of Lancaster and Frisco Lone Star tomorrow at noon. And after a hot start, the Colony made a quick little run and came back from down 12 and drew it to 3 here to start the second quarter.
Textbook performance on how to start the game. The opposite of that on the way you want to end the quarter. The last 3 minutes, I believe we probably went scoreless. We definitely didn't shoot at a high percentage or a high clip. This Colony team started building off of that momentum and started getting within this game. As you see, the first quarter is always a fill-out process. You know who's who now. You got an idea that you need to stop 0, find out where he's at, put a person on him, and just make sure you make every basket from him tough.
Crank the crowd mic up just a hair. Here he is again, getting to the basket on 3 Lobo defenders. Can't finish that time, but the big offensive board by Bryce Dixon in the putback.
Second chance effort there. Second chance effort. Not able to get a clean body on him on a block out. Unfortunately, they was able to get that and convert on it.
Chris Head's going to go ahead and shoot it. Online, just a little bit short.
When you start going cold like this, the best thing to do, one thing that we haven't done is get the ball inside, as we haven't drove inside to try to get a bucket. It's time that we start doing that. And as we leave, we haven't even sub out these starters yet. So right on cue there, here comes Chris as Didi picks up his second foul. You're going to see a lot of energy from him, and I actually like him coming into the game, matching up with this team, a team that plays positionless basketball. Chris can guard any one of these guys out there on the court there.
Yeah, I think I know what Ray's thinking. Whenever Davis Justice gets in the game, it's time to give him the basketball.
Yeah, and I think we just subbed him out right now, so
nice,
it's going to be interesting for us where our offense is going to come from, and even our defense competitiveness, The minute he subs out, we really have to redefine our identity on the basketball court.
I would definitely look to try to feed inside to Rob as we did on our first possession, and right there in the high ball screen.
He's there in the post. Let's let him go to work in there.
There you go.
There we go, big man.
There you go. Anytime he faces up in that corner, that is about 8-10 feet away. He's been money for us.
Over the season, we've talked about how it's not difficult. You just kind of go with what works. You have a little height advantage. You go to it and you play it.
Got to keep a body out there in front. The Colony team is doing exactly as we said.
Got some incredible scores, yeah.
Spread you out, and they're just going to try to beat you off the dribble.
Yep.
1 point lead, Colony, 6:10 to go here, first quarter. Chris Wilder finds Kendrick Brown off of Blandberg's screen. Wilder's going to shoot a 3, college range, off the mark. Rebound to 13, Bryce Dixon.
Too many long shots right now, to my liking right now. And as you see what this Colony team is doing, they're driving everything to the hole. Tell me the last time you seen them make a jump shot.
And we are, roaming around the three-point line where you'd like to see us. We went into Blandberg once before. Let's kind of go back to that and see what we can do.
Definitely right there. I'm not running. I'm not settling for a shot until I can get Blandberg inside, at least let him touch and let everybody collapse on him.
Fade away.
There you go, right there. Right now you see Rob has gotten it going. I believe that's his 6 or 8 points.
Why not keep going inside? We run our offense. We get the ball going from left to right. It ends up inside with Blandberg. He's been making the right decision tonight. And I say we have to keep going back to that.
Absolutely. He has the height advantage, so I would definitely utilize it.
Goodness. If that goes, I was just about to say, there's just nothing you can do. You're going to have to let him get his. Kendrick Brown sets his feet, thought about it, finds Blandberg. Let him work. He's going to pull up.
Heat check moment there.
Tipped around. It's going to be off foul on Chris Wilder.
Yeah, they had Wilder coming over the back there. I like seeing Davis Justice in with this offense. With this group. I think when we've had this group in, normally this has been a group where we've defended well, we've ran the court well, we've rebounded well, and I'd like to see that happen right now.
Now that now that Rob has checked out and got him a breather, DD checks back in. He has 2 fouls, but also Davis is also checking back in too. So now you want to emphasize running your offense through him as we almost get a back tip. And gives up a 3 there to guess who? Guess who? Nobody else but Dakari Spear, who picks up his 17th point right now.
It feels like you're just going to have to let him get his 40 and try to score with it.
Yeah, you're just going to have to find him on the floor. We can't lose him in transition, in the set offense. And, that reach around, I like seeing that, but you're probably only going to get that once a game. And we have a tendency of settling
from the
for
corner.
that.
That's long.
Too many jump shots right now. Blandberg is getting ready to check back in as he's had a short rest. Coach Weaver's been letting his guys play for a good while. So they are just, we got to get ourselves settled down. It's been the opposite of the first quarter. We've only scored 4 points so far.
25-21. The Colony leads with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the second quarter, first half. Sorry, there was a Culwell Center worker asking me a question right quick. 4 minutes left to go. First half.
Fine 0. He has the ball. Chris Head is on him playing defense.
Step back 3. No good. Davis Justice with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Blandberg, who finds Justice again. And we got numbers. Kendrick Brown sets his feet. Thought about it.
Look inside. Look inside. Miss Didi wide open.
All right, this is Longview back to their patent offense here. Hopefully we can get settled and get the ball moving around and obviously get it in this guy's hands.
Justice spools
right on money there. A big time basket. He seemed to have gone quiet, so it's good to see him get a basket, a much needed one.
That kid is going to play college basketball. I promise you that.
He is. Man that's been possessed these entire playoffs. Can't tell what type of defense he was in there. Anytime you leave anybody wide open right now in this point of the playoffs, chances are they're going to cash in on it.
5-point lead by the Colony, shooting the lights out here in the second quarter. Lobos got to get something going to keep this close, make some adjustments at halftime, and win this basketball game. Didi, there we go, the big man.
Good job by Kendrick, not panicking as he's got himself under the basket. just kind of kept his pivot foot alive and was able to find Didi wide open for the first dunk of the game.
Is that score correct, guys?
Score is correct.
It is
28-25.
Can't
No,
be.
it can't be. Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm looking at the points that have been
I was
scored.
gonna say it was a 5-point game before Didi's
I'm
dunk.
looking at the points scored. There's 30 points between number 1 and 0. That's not right.
No, it's not. They've got 39 on the board and 28 on the scoreboard, so guess we can
come on, guys.
I mean,
nice entry pass.
it's movement without the basketball. And got players just, falling asleep at the wheel. They're easy inbound play for them to score on. 5-point lead here.
Yeah, you never swim upriver. You always protect the
Drew
basket.
from the logo finally gets one to go. Let's go, Drew Ward.
We can all take a deep breath there. Drew with a big three. I mean, a big, long three there. Man, my goodness.
I feel like we needed that. He needed that.
Yeah.
You get that kid shooting with some confidence.
Big time.
He can get us back into a basketball game
Big
quickly.
time. I held my breath on that.
From the logo, my man.
Excellent defense. Got to keep in front. Almost a travel. Good defense.
It's pretty clear Coach Weaver lets the shooter shoot. That's the only way you're shooting out of that slump. There we go, a foul. That's going to be the first foul in the Colony this quarter. Longview's got 4, so the Colony is in the bonus. Unbelievable shot by Drew Ward.
Yeah.
That was a great shot by Drew Ward. As you guys mentioned, hopefully that's what we need to get him going, because that's been the missing link in our scoring here the last couple of games. And we need him shooting the ball, and he's a great shooter. Hopefully now we can get him going. It looks like they're going to have an opportunity to run him off some picks.
It almost feels like he was 0 for the last 2 playoff games from 3, and that is a huge problem for the Lobos. When your 40% three-point shooter is
Good
there,
job.
you go, Didi.
Excellent job.
Bang!
Big time play there by Didi. Not rushing his shot, knowing that he has a height advantage, giving a great ball fake, being able to go up strong and convert, hopefully convert on the N1 to put us up by 1.
And just like that, the Lobos come storming back 30-30. Ray, how you doing down there?
I'm doing great. I'm enjoying this. We've been saying it all year. Our Lobos are not going to quit. They never quit. And so these guys are going to be fighting all the way to the end.
We're going to stay here through this break and talk about the Lobos.
Yeah, Lobos up 1. Love the game, basketball, and runs. We didn't start that second quarter off like we wanted to. Settling for way too many jump shots. Now it seems like we're starting to settle it down, get the ball inside of the paint, being able to convert, use our size advantage and slow it down here. So defense, keep everybody in front of you, make them make tough shots. Man, let's keep playing.
A few times, if you get the ball inside, you work inside out. A lot of times, those threes are going to go down. And we've done well with kind of getting the ball inside. Didi's touched it inside. Blandberg's touched it inside a couple of times, and that's what we need. And not to mention, Lobo fans are showing up here tonight.
Absolutely.
Big crowd watching us here on the LISD Athletics YouTube and LISD Facebook pages. Again, share the feed, let some folks know where to tune in. And also, if you're watching this and you watch it and we win, get your behinds to Garland tomorrow. What are you doing?
12 o'clock.
So here we go. Minute left to go here. First half, Lobos come back, take the lead. And it's clear we can play with this team. Blandberg cannot get that one defended, and it's going to be
travel.
You definitely travel. He hopped on that 1 foot the whole time.
Yeah.
No foul.
turnover.
Put the ball out there in front there. End of the quarter here. They're going to try to settle for a good shot to make this lead, push this lead a little bit further out than what it is. Lobos down by 1.
Selfishly, I don't want it to end here, Keaton.
No, I definitely don't want it to end here.
This is a really, really cool atmosphere, a really cool building. You guys, if we do pull it off, get down here tomorrow and check this out in person. But in the meantime, they're going to dribble it out for the last shot. We can't foul because they're in the bonus, so
I hate this
going to have to let them do
here.
it.
They have the ball for 40 seconds right now.
Yeah, I would just get up and force the referee to start counting. You know, the more you stay away from him like that, the referee is going to be able to just let him drain it.
Tough shot.
Good
nice
block.
defense by Lobos. 1 second left. That's going to do it for the first half. Got to give the Lobos some props. They came out, went on a run, withstood the initial run by the Colony, and we're headed to the locker room only down by 1 against the number 8 team in the state. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with some halftime thoughts here on Longview ISD's presentation of Lobo playoff basketball.
With season tickets selling out well in advance of the football season each year, you can see why the tradition of football is so strong in our area. Oh yeah, and don't forget the band. The Big Green Marching Machine is pretty outstanding. Friday Night Lights. We wait for it all year long and relish the few months we get to enjoy it. It's where legends are made and memories are created to last a lifetime, and not just for the kids and their parents, but for the entire East Texas community. Friday Night Lights, just one more thing I love about East Texas.
All right, welcome back. It's halftime. I really don't know if we're allowed to show the Lancaster and Frisco Lone Stars warm-up, so we're just not going to. We're going to take a look at the crowd.
Yeah, it's somebody that's playing that you don't have anything to worry about. We're up by 1. Well, we're down by 1. It's been a game that's been back and forth, up and down. We've been doing our thing. We've been doing our thing going forward. But right now, we started out strong, kind of slowed down just a little bit. Right now, we're down by 1. Second quarter, we took too many jump shots to my liking. End of that quarter, we started to settle it down, started getting the ball inside of the paint, utilizing our height advantage big time like we've been needing to. Utilizing our height advantage like we've been needing to. So I definitely love that.
Found you something you can look at. I know a lot of folks are just tuning in and I wonder what's going on. It's halftime. Got about 8 minutes left in the halftime festivities here. What's up, man?
My cousin Kerry Forson, a long time Lobo.
Got you.
Before there was Jalen Hale, there was another family member, a receiver there, Kerry Forson. So big time receiver there from Longview.
I'm gonna kill the crowd by just in case this music is officially unlicensed, and it probably is because I know we ain't paying Eminem.
No, and we definitely don't want to get cut out here. We come to have a good time and try to give it to everybody. So we definitely don't want to get this moment shut out for anybody right now.
Talk about this atmosphere, Keaton.
Gotta love it.
Did you experience anything like this in a basketball
Not
season?
in the basketball market to get this big, but I definitely love it. Man, Longview crowd has definitely showed up and showed out, as I got my nephews here in the building coming to speak to me right now.
Good Lord, we can't go anywhere without you getting hugged.
And look, now my brother's walking into the building, so everybody's here right now, so gotta love the atmosphere here, so gotta love it. This was my godson right here.
Hey, man, you want to push some buttons? Dance.
He definitely gonna put some buttons.
6:55 left to go in the halftime festivities. And then we'll be back with the third quarter. Your Lobos are looking to get to the regional finals tomorrow at noon. But as you can see by the first half, the Colony is an adversary opponent. That wasn't the right way to describe that, but who cares?
Long way.
A worthy opponent.
We got a long way to go before this ball game is over with. We've been a great fill-out process. So gotta love it.
I just realized we were looking at the scoreboards wrong. Keaton, the points are on the right. We're looking at the numbers.
What? I knew we was down 1.
No, we're trying to figure out each individual player's points. We were looking at their actual jersey numbers and adding those up instead of the points.
No. You see 0 and 1. They got 30. It says 30. It shows 30, and then you see the other players. There's no way that's right. What's up, nephew?
Oh, you're right. Scratch that. I'm wrong, as usual.
What's up, brother? Y'all doing all right?
Anyway, there's so many Lobos here tonight that we're having to say hello to everybody at halftime.
Hey,
not a problem, though.
Hey, Frank put us up here high, knowing that where we set up at, everybody's going to stop us. We're right open. Not his fault. This is just where they set us up at.
It definitely ain't my fault.
No, it's not his fault. Hey, but it's good to see everybody here. I mean, this feels like that football vibe, the way that the crowd gets behind you. We haven't been as loud because this gym is so big and so massive that you can't really hear that noise like you can when it's in the older, smaller gym. So this is definitely been a good turnout. Love the turnout that Longview crowd has definitely come come out and showed out. Love to see us continue to show them the love and be able to come out on top, especially in the second half. And the simple things too that we've seen from this Colony team.
We're going to have our student camera
kind of scan them.
Tristan, let you just scan the place and let you see what this place is about.
Yeah.
Hey, and again, you're looking at the opposing side of things.
Yeah. And we definitely have way more than they do. But Longview, we can just keep everybody in front, make them make tough jump shots. They have made some wide open threes. Keep everybody in front of us. Again, just like I said before in the pregame, they play positionless basketball. They spread you out. They try to beat you off the dribble to where they can kick it to some shooters. If you hadn't known that number 0 is one of their top players. He's a sophomore. He already has a big 17 points.
Can you imagine defending this young man in 2 years when he's 6'6"?
I mean, not just him. Remember the kid from Melissa?
Yeah.
I mean, the offense ran through him. A team full of seniors, he ran the offense for them.
Yeah. So the key to the second half, once Ray gets back, we'll let him opine because he's the basketball man. Mm-hmm. But feels like you need to keep them shooting low percentage shots, right? And we kind of had a problem with that in the second quarter. They had too many good looks.
We're switching pretty much everything. So curious to see exactly who you would want him to start out with or who you would like to guard him. But for me, my money, I would love to see Davis on top of him. At least starting out with him. Davis will make him work a little bit more. He's a guy, he's 6'4". I mean, even once Chris Wilder comes in the game, I would love to see Chris guard him as well, too. So it just depends on who's in the game. It depends on who I would love to see actually guard him. So,
yeah, down to 3 minutes left here in the halftime.
So, I just wanted to talk outside of this.
All right, welcome back, Ray Wade. He had a break. Ray, thoughts on the first half before we get going here in the second?
Yeah, we got off to a great start, and it's the kind of start we love seeing the Lobos get off to. And, somewhere in between there, we kind of maybe lost our focus a little bit, but we've done what we've always wanted Longview to do all year long, and that's get off to a great start. And I was impressed with that.
So, key to the second half defensively, in my opinion, is going to be stop allowing high percentage shots. It seems pretty simple with this offense right now because they're going to make them.
Yes, no, absolutely. The Colony came out. They took our best punch here in the first quarter, first half, and they responded to it. And what we want to see Longview do is to come back out in this second half, play with that aggression, play with that fight again.
Yeah, and it's obviously easier said than done. They're here for a reason, right? They've got an unstoppable guard. We've got a really good defense, and he's got every bit of 20 points in the first half.
Yes.
How good is that? How good does that Rockin' L look on that scoreboard from here, man?
It doesn't matter where you go. It always looks great.
Guys, look who we got here. This is Mr. Stefan Johnson, one of Longview Lobo's best basketball players.
How you doing?
Drafted in the NBA by the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yes, sir.
Played at LSU. Frank, I'd love if we got his perspective on what he's seen in the first half here. If you don't mind, I'll pass him my headphones
here.
Go
for it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Mr. Stefan Johnson, they want to hear your perspective on the first half here.
All right, Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson.
Thank you for joining in with us real quick. Tell us your quick thoughts on what you see from these Lobos in this first half performance.
Great looking bunch. Wow. I can say they're a lot more probably athletic than we were.
A guy like you that played in the NBA said that?
Well, I mean, when I was those guys' age, I was just like them. I was skinny, indecisive. But right now, what it takes is talent to get to this level and to get to this stage. But it's going to take coaching to navigate through this. So this is where coaches don't really do a whole lot. Their assistant coaches do everything because they got a better read on everything. So if they can pull it together right now with the coaching and get the right instruction going down the stretch, they're going to win this. And it's a good-looking bunch. I mean, they need They need a Stephon Johnson out there to tune them up a little bit because they don't have the right focus right now. But they're better than these guys.
Absolutely right.
If they can stay focused.
Absolutely right. Hey, I don't care what you said. I'm gonna agree with you coming from a guy of your stature, a guy that played at many different levels like yourself. You've seen a ton of basketball here, and you can just probably see the first 5 minutes and definitely tell what each team has to give, and definitely see who's better and who's worse.
The parity is there.
Yes.
One last thought. When you've got a kid on the other team that can score at will like this, what do you do?
Well, the
you let
kid
him have
that
it, or
score,
you just...
Well, you're not going to let him have it. He's going to get it if he's a scorer. But what they do have to do is they have to make him uncomfortable. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for having me.
Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Thank
Really,
you.
really cool.
Absolutely.
Nice to meet you. We're underway here in the third quarter.
Guys, I must add, that's my hero there.
Legend.
Definitely a legend.
He's one of the first guys come out of Longview to go big-time D1 into the NBA. Happy to have him.
Really, really cool. Appreciate him stopping by. Appreciate you knowing every single person to ever come out of Longview High School and texting them. Blamberg, big move.
Hey,
The way that we started
That's
our
how we
first,
started the game.
yes,
You
the way
said
we
it.
started the game is the way we're going to start the third quarter here.
Yes.
But let's just keep it rolling. Again, Rob has it going, but he has a big-time height advantage. A skilled big man who's very skilled down there in the post. Running through him, he makes smart decisions that if everybody's going to start collapsing, then your shooters' games is going to start to prevail too.
Yeah, you got to give Coach Weaver some credit. He knew that was what got us started in the first half. You go inside, it relaxes everybody on the outside. That was a great way to start this second half off.
Do you guys have any proof that Blamberg's comfortable with the free throw line or no?
Last week, Tuesday definitely showed it.
He's way too nervous at the free throw line.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
There we go. That's off of a knee. Never mind. It's
man.
going to be the Colony basketball. Good defense there. And again, like you said, Ray, uncomfortable shot.
Yes.
That's what we need to keep him doing.
Man, I feel very good going into the second half. I know the lead is tight, but if we can just play our game here, I like where we're heading right now.
There we go. Lobos, slow down, get it to a guard. There we go. It's Drew Ward.
Go ahead, Ray. Sorry.
Sometimes coaches, we've gotten beat off that inbounds play twice, and sometimes you'll see a coach just go into a zone out of bounds play, and then that stops your players from chasing and trying to play catch up and giving up easy
Blamberg
layups.
loves this shot, just off the mark.
Fade it away just a little bit to my liking. I'm one of those guys, man. Don't fade away and make it easier on the defense.
Dixon
Take it up
takes
there.
the rebound and goes coast to coast and misses the floater. Davis Justice, little Euro step, and
Nobody
finishes in
stops
traffic.
him, and he did the right thing there by taking it coast to coast, getting the rebound. Nobody's going to stop you until you get to the paint. Man, good luck stopping that man as he picks up his 13th point.
Unbelievable move by Davis Justice. Full length of the court. Euro step, finishes with the right hand.
Hey, this team is down 4. Guess who they're going to right now?
Yes, the kid that's been scoring for them all night.
Another tough
and
shot.
they've been getting it going to the basket
one.
exactly
And
like that.
it's been the 0.
Yes.
It's been the 0 and 13 show for them right now. I believe 13.
That is Dixon.
13 is Dixon. 2 super sophomores.
Yes.
I mean, they've been taking this the Colony team. This feels funny saying "the" in front of all that. They're taking this team, putting them on their shoulders. These super sophomores are super special.
They have been playing exceptionally well here in the first half, and it's been those two guys all night.
Yeah, in a week's worth, man, we've been seeing some great sophomore play.
It's amazing
from the guard.
the youth development of basketball and the way these kids are playing.
And from the untrained eye, if you're a fan of the Colony, I suspect you're playing for a state championship in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
These kids can flat out ball. Drew Ward, nice move, finds Blamberg. Another shot from the mid-range. It's good.
Hey, I want to give you guys a quick trivia question. Do you know who the Colony's famous basketball player is to come out of there?
I was asked that earlier today.
Darren Williams. Remember, former
Point
Fighting
guard.
Illini point guard.
Yes.
Played several years. Made his name known for the Utah Jazz.
Yes.
He's from the Colony.
Really? I would have never
Great
guessed.
basketball player.
Great basketball player.
6 minutes, 3 seconds left, third quarter. Lobos.
Chris Head has a tendency of falling in love with that little wraparound slap from behind the back.
Tough shot. And it goes. Wow.
I mean, that kid is super, super impressive.
They're getting a little too many opportunity looks on the inside there, and I'd like to see us kind of combat there some.
And we see, being that we have a guard on him,
Drew Ward for
not
three.
a lot
Come
of
on,
size.
let's get it going. Wilder's there for the offensive rebound, but it's knocked away.
Fighting on the ground, but wasn't able to get it. Love the effort there.
He's going to pull up. Thought about
Way
it.
to stay down there by Chris.
Pull-up jumper for three, no good. Wilder with a rebound. Gets it to Davis.
Look
Justice.
At Blaine up. Got it.
Ward, another open look.
Good pass inside.
Chris Head on the back.
And one. We got a whistle call there.
They called it.
Excellent job there by Drew Ward. Sorry.
Hey, that was a great
Chris
pass by Drew Ward. You know, when you have someone like Drew Ward that's looking to kind of get back on track shooting the ball, and for him to sacrifice that to find the open man, it's a great team play by Drew Ward. We love seeing that.
Lobos is bringing a fight early on in the third quarter. Excellent job for the rebounds. Love
it.
Chris Wilder, energy play, effort play. It takes zero talent to bring effort to the table.
Exactly.
And that's one thing that Chris is going to bring to the table. So you got to love that.
And you love that about him.
When you combine that effort with his talent, you get a heck of a basketball player on your hands. 5-point lead again for your Lobos.
Oh, and the turnover there. Easy turnover. Lobos lead is up 5. Time out by the Colony.
Yes.
These crowd is starting to love it and they're starting to feel it. We're rocking right now. Lobos up by 5.
And we're going to stay here. Why not?
Good strong 3 minutes of plays to start this third quarter. We was down by 1. Able to get our lead up. Gotta love the way that we started.
And I can see how many of you are watching. I can't disclose that information, but my goodness, half of the city's watching it.
Yes, hey, city, while you're watching, these Lobos, if we win tonight, we play again at 12 tomorrow. Whatever you got to do to get your butt here, please do. Get up, show out, show up, and be loud. You guys are well deserving of seeing this great opportunity, of seeing this great basketball team here, to have an opportunity to go to your state championship. Again, we're not going to put the cart before the horse.
No!
We have a ball game on our hands right now, but if everything keeps going the way that it's going, we can see you guys tomorrow. I've got a feeling some of you guys are waiting to come here. I'm getting texts left and right.
Anybody in Lobo Nation who's watching this now or after the game, you know, you got a spare bed in the hotel room. It looks like I'm going to need one. I ain't trying to look all this
Frank, you never sleep, Frank. I'm sure you'll just be cuddled up somewhere here in the arena.
I'm sleeping in my truck in the parking lot. 42-37.
Hey, Frank,
Lobo
you did a great
basketball.
job, though, with setting this up for us to be able to broadcast this, brother.
Frank,
great job, man.
Frank, you do your thing week in, week out, day in, day out, man.
We take it for granted all the work that goes into getting this ready for us to broadcast out, and Frank gets here and he does it well.
Frank does his job, and man, he's a true Lobo. He's gonna tell you he loves his team just about as he loves the Texas Longhorns.
Hey, this is the first night we've seen Colony come out in a zone.
No, they came out earlier. We shot them in the 3.
They came out in the zone now for us this time.
Spin move, nice pass, but it's stolen by the Colony number 13 Shucker.
That zone defense is just collapsing inside on the paint. They want us to take jump shots.
Kick and shoot. Money
there. Good look there.
But what you don't want to get yourself into is uncharacteristic things. There's no need to rush. There's no shot clock. So, you don't want to just take the ball and dribble right into the teeth of the defense. Work it around, get the ball going from one side to the other. Let that defense loosens up some. We got great shooters on the perimeter. So all we got to do is take our time and let them get the looks they need.
And that was 11's first shot tonight. Had I known his first name was Thor, I'd have said, no, get a body on him. Wilder underneath, it's no good. Thor Grissom with a 3.
He had an opportunity to make that basket.
Colony is going into the zone, and they've come down and gotten 2 stops and 1 score on it. That was double dribble there,
Oh,
ref.
my goodness, Thor again off the mark. It almost looks like they're showing zone, but it's really a man. There it is, easy layup.
Anytime you go up for the layup, you got to foul him. Make it, earn it from the free throw line. You get here and we're not giving up easy baskets. So you don't like our showing here the last 3 drives here. That has tied the ball game up. This zone defense has changed things. We haven't been able to get off good shots. We've been missed some, but we've had turnover. We've had two turnovers, I know, in the last 3 drives here. We've given up countless threes here, wide open layup. It's things that you need to clean up, and I know the basketball game is full of runs, but you gotta be able to make those plays there.
Yeah, guys, they came down in a zone, and all of a sudden, we looked as if we've never seen one before. Well, you just have to be patient, work the ball around, play to our strengths, not doing anything outside of that.
And this again is Dakari Spear. Back to Dixon. Tough move. No good. There we go, Lobos. Oh, no, it's stolen back.
It's stealing back.
Three seconds. He never got out of the paint.
And never got out.
And one. It's going to count.
Never got out the paint. You're right. Refs fell asleep. Refs called a foul on the Lobos. Able to try to convert on an and one opportunity here.
That's going to send number 13, Bryce Dixon, to the line. Their second leading scorer tonight. He and Dakari Spear have been virtually unstoppable tonight for the Colony. Looking to extend the lead to 3 here, and he does.
It's been a game of runs in the Colony. They're definitely going on their run right now. Longview have to slow things down. They're in the zone. Looks like a big 2-3 here. Not under.
And I think it's time to see if Davis can create some offense. Didi thought about it. He traveled, shuffled his feet.
Got a little bit too unsettled there. Got to take that shot when the opportunity was there. Got to go up for it.
Coach Weaver's going to call a timeout.
Quick 30-second timeout. Just want to settle his team down, his ball club. You got a moment where we haven't scored, I believe, in the last 2 minutes. You want to settle them down, get their focus back right. Let them know what they're seeing. Tell them where we're going to try to get the ball executed in, where we need to try to get the ball to, what we're seeing on defense from them, what we're seeing, what they're running on offense. Just settle it down again. The ball is going to run between 0 and number 13's hands. Between those two, they have 33 points of the 35 right now. So, got to find out where they at. Find a body, put a body on them, keep them in front. Anybody drives to the hole, you got to get a hard playoff foul here. Let them know that you're not going to get anything easy.
Yeah, I'd like to see us come down on defense, stay consistent, stay in front of your man, not gamble, screen out, get a rebound, let's come down, run our offense, not feel like we got to rush anything. We've never had to rush. There's not a shot clock, so there's no need to dribble inside to the paint and get 3 or 4 people collapsing on you and you turn it over. Let's just continue to stay composed. And then we just got to let Davis Justice touch the ball as well on the offensive end.
Yep.
And one again.
And we talked about it. I just said this. Who's going to touch the ball? What you need to do is keep them in front. You got to – I help-size defense before this game tonight has been excellent, been amazing.
We just said, just keep them in front of them, no gambling. And, there's an opportunity where the guy goes right passes and we pick him up for a 3-point play.
And again, the question just comes down to where are we going to find offense? We know where the Colony's getting theirs. Second, the free throw is good. 3-point play is converted, and it is a 6-point lead now for the Colony. Not something the Lobos are too concerned with based on the last 2 or 3 playoff games.
Yeah, as we say all year, you got to come down and we got to let Davis Justice touch the ball.
Tough shot, blocked.
And they're running.
0 again.
Got to stop ball.
Oh, my goodness. Davis Justice with the rebound. We got numbers. He can't finish, but Blandberg's there to clean it up.
That's a guy that's not going to be denied. He's going to finish.
And he's fouled, finally, on the floor.
On the floor. Love to see us convert there. We need a basket right now, really big.
Blandberg should just go up and dunk those.
He's gonna have to
remove all doubt. Just go straight up and just dunk those back in.
Hey, and sometimes, and a lot of times when you dunk, you let the other team feel your presence.
Going to be Longview basketball here.
A little quick stoppage here. Davis' shoes came off.
3 fouls on the Colony. Sorry, Keaton. 4 on Longview. So they are in the bonus. The Colony, as Longview will be after 2 fouls here. Chris Head to inbound. Finds Davis Justice.
Nothing but a zone defense here. You got to get that ball in the middle.
Chris Head, long 3. Come on. Good.
Big 3. Anytime Chris sets up and gets a shot, gets a wide open look there, it's good.
Trying to answer with a 3. Blandberg's there for the rebound. 3-point game. Drew Ward with it. Chris Head to his right. He finds Didi traveling the lane, and he fouled him. Didi absolutely. Oh, he traveled. I thought he got him with a forearm in the face.
Oh, my goodness, Didi. Settle down.
Looked like he was running around over the middle, didn't he?
He did. Big time receiver there for your Lobos. Caught it right there in the middle and just kind of lost where he was at right now.
In the NBA, they may take a look at that. He said, I'm getting to this basket. It doesn't matter what's between me and the rack. All righty, 3-point game, under a minute to go here in the third. Tough shot. No good. Blandberg's there. Stolen away, he's fouled.
Thank you.
That's 4 on both teams. So for the rest of this quarter, only 48 seconds. Both teams are in the bonus.
Hey, one thing that we haven't done is finish out each quarter strong. It's time that we do it. Hey, that is 4 fouls there by number 13. Their
really?
sophomore. 4 fouls there. If I'm looking at I'm looking at the board right, he has 4 fouls.
You never want to root against the kid, but it would be an objectively good thing for Longview if he couldn't play most of that fourth quarter. I think that's obvious.
Yeah, let's finish this quarter strong. Let's get some momentum going.
Yeah, I'd like to see us kind of take our time, work this around, and just try to get the last shot here.
Tough move by Blandberg. Finds Ward open in the corner. Come on, Drew.
Yes.
Boom!
Tie ball game here. You know they're going to settle for the last shot now.
That was a great shot by Drew Ward.
I love what I'm seeing here. Chris is taking 0. He's saying he wants Drew to take 5. 5 is the point guard. He's going to drive, but Chris is right there. He's going to stay in front of him, making him make an excellent tough shot.
A tough shot.
There we go.
Yes.
And that's
Great
it.
way to
Great finish. Great finish is what we wanted.
We're going to take a quick break. It's going to be a Lobo promo video. We'll see you in about 30
That's what
seconds.
we needed. That's what we
Our mission is to build a community of excellence and pride, one student at a time.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter is about to get underway. You were looking at the Lobo huddle. This game has been everything we thought it would be and more. Number 8, the Colony. Number 9, the Colony. Number 17, Longview. Tied up, headed to the fourth quarter. Winner has a chance to go play for a regional title tomorrow. At
this point, throw those rankings out of the window.
Absolutely.
These Lobos are here. Let's finish strong.
Pretty clear that we can play with these guys.
Absolutely.
Athletically, talent-wise, basketball skill-wise, it's just one of those things with the Lobos. You just didn't know when the season got started, but what we've seen is a team that can just flat-out play basketball, and I love every second of it.
Real quick, if you're on Facebook watching this game, share it. Let everybody know that we have an exciting fourth quarter finish. Tie ball game here. Share it.
If you ain't watching this now, then you just don't want to.
Absolutely. Let everybody know what's going on right now.
This is going to be a great ending. This is going to be a great fourth quarter. Longview's played well, Longview's withstood all of the challenges facing them this game.
First time we're in the zone.
There we go. Blandberg.
Great rebound by Blandberg. Colony has 4 fouls right now.
Love to see how many minutes we can steal. It resets at the beginning of the quarter.
Yeah. If Drew Ward could come into the fourth quarter with that kind of confidence, I feel good about our chances. Davis Justice, corner 3, no good.
I'd like to see him get his feet set a little better on that
one. Long 3 for our man. Way short. It's going to stay with the Colony. Blandberg touched it.
That was off the Colony.
But that's a shot you want Dakari Spears shooting.
Yeah, you love them seeing those shots where they're rushed and they're running at him.
2 low percentage shots to start the quarter for the Colony. And 13 is obviously on the bench.
We're in the zone right now, guys. So now we're in the man. We started our zone that last drive.
So it appears the board is correct if 13 starts the fourth on the bench. No good there for Spear. Lobos have some numbers. No, they don't. Chris Head, take this up with the left hand. It's going to be Colony basketball.
Longview basketball. Longview's basketball there.
I'm sorry, you're right, Longview. I'm all crossed up. We're at that point in the game now.
We're excited right now. This is an exciting moment right now.
Yes.
Chris Head has always been an integral part of our team's success. And, him coming out being aggressive, knocking down threes is exactly what we need.
Got to give Coach King and Johnny Hamilton, the assistant athletic director, a shout out down there courtside. Loving this, representing the Lobos. D.D. Williams finds an open man. Chris Head's going to get back inside to D.D. Looking for a shooter. Found one. Drew Ward steps into a three.
He squared up.
Great
He
shot
squared
by
up,
Drew
and he
Ward.
knocked it down. This is the moment that we've been waiting for from Drew. Drew has picked up, I believe, his 14th point, maybe his third 3 of the game so far.
Telling you he was due. Had to
That's
have been.
amazing.
Kid can flat out shoot it when he's confident, and something tells me if you're the Colony, you don't want that kid pulling the trigger with confidence the rest of this game.
Yeah, they've got a little.
Could be a tough shot.
Travel.
He traveled. Oh, they didn't call it. Okay, that's all right. Spear with the basketball.
Again, you see who the ball is going into right now.
Open look for 3 to tie. He's fouled shooting a three-pointer by D.D.
Three-pointer shooter right now. They're down 3. It's tough there. D.D. got himself sucked in a little bit too far into the paint and had to really reach out there, and he was just under control. No, he was out of control there, trying to close out on the three-pointer, and he fouled him. The ref called it.
You know, that's unfortunate because you had someone shooting a rush 3. You know, he was shooting that 3 as if the shot clock was about to expire, the way he was rushing into it, and unfortunately, D's momentum took him right into him.
I made a comment earlier. I didn't get a chance to finish it. I want to see how long that we can steal minutes. We can steal minutes with one of their best players, number 13, on the bench right now. He's a kid he's been doing all the effort plays for them. He has 4 fouls, I believe. He's on there. Let's see how long he can stay down, and we can work this game without him as they go 2 from 3 for the free throw line.
Yes,
we'll take that. All right, 6:09 left to go here, the fourth quarter. It's getting that time of the game. It feels like we've been in this position before, fellas. Chris Head off a screen at the basket. He's fouled, and we know he's capable of knocking a couple of these down.
Hey, I believe Chris is utilizing this moment in the fourth quarter, and he's been driving the last 2 times. I think he's kind of seeing what the ball game is going to, and he is utilizing his size, his skill, his strength to be able to get to the cup.
Yeah, and that plays to his strength. You know, when he goes in there normally, he's able to take the contact and get to the free throw line. And that time it looks like he gave a little bit of the contact off as well.
Longview is doing an excellent job here to start this quarter. Again, it's only a 2-point game. We need to do an excellent job on defense and finding who. Chris Wilder again. Energy plays, effort plays. I can live with the foul right here.
It
looks like it's staying here. Hey,
it's on the Colony.
It takes 0 talent to bring forth effort. So any young kids that are watching this, again, this is what coaches love. Again, they call that on us. But still, the effort that you bring to the table, every single coach will live with that, no matter if they call a foul or not.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you.
Got to give a shout out to our student volunteers tonight, man. Treston Turner and Karina Serta on the cameras. You guys have been excellent if you go back and watch this.
They do a great job, Frank. You're absolutely right.
We
appreciate our former Lobo stepping up and helping us tonight. That's going to be Longview basketball.
Got our buddy James Williams over here on the clock, holding it down. Class of 04, the last state champion, district champions before this team. So got to take an effort to shout out our guys whenever we can.
It's getting tougher and tougher for you to make that claim that you could run them out the gym now, you know?
Yeah, hey, we getting older by the day.
Lobos lead by 2, 5.5 left.
Class of 04, man. I had a chance to be on FaceTime with a few of my buddies last Sunday. Shout out to JJ.
Pass. Get up with it, Blandberg.
All right, good job. Shout out to JJ, Ryan Frieda, and Dividus. Class of 04, we got some of them in the building tonight here, so we're definitely excited to see the performance of this Lobo team. We're full here.
The Colony's going to call a timeout. The Lobos with a 4-point lead and playing some obscenely awesome basketball right now. Yeah, your boy James has been extraordinarily good on the clock tonight.
Man, I knew James can handle it. He can throw anything. He can handle anything I throw at him.
He didn't hear me.
That's my dog. Man, just he can handle it all. You put a camera in front of him too, man. He knows how to talk too, right?
Don't say that. I don't know if we can get our student camera people back up here in the morning. James may be on one. I'm joking.
No, man.
All those arrangements have been made.
Man, we're looking forward to it, man.
We don't want to. What do they call? We don't want to count our chickens before they hatch.
Yeah, we definitely don't.
Ray, I'm telling you, he may not ever wipe that smile off his face. This is fun.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this, guys. I could do this all year round.
What do you know about baseball?
I know a lot about baseball, Believe it or not, I'm a big Japanese baseball fan. And so I've always followed Japanese baseball and the imports from Japan that came over, the Ichiros, the Shinjos way back in the day. So I love baseball. The Hideo Nomo.
Hideki Matsui's.
Matsui.
Baseball's my jam.
Absolutely. So those are all my guys. I've followed them on Japanese TV for a lot of years. So I love baseball. So you guys are going to have a lot of fun out there in spring ball.
How much Japanese can you speak?
A lot, huh?
A lot. A lot. We'd have no problem at any Japanese restaurant, Frank.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, 皆さん日本で応援してください。よろしくお願いいたします。
Number 5, Xavier Green's handling the basketball for the Colony. Picks up his dribble. And Wilder is going to guard 13. 13 playing with 4 fouls.
I'd love to see us finish up this fourth quarter strong. We deserve a good finish right here tonight.
Open look for 3. Blandberg to contest. Nice play. Big man's going to go up and lay it in with the left hand.
Got to foul hard there again. Make him earn it from the free throw line. This Colony team is picking up pressure, full court pressure.
Yeah, we got Blandberg a little out of position. He was out on the perimeter chasing three-point shooters that time, and you'd love to see him to be able to stay consistent inside the paint.
Love to see. We got a hot ball screen here that's coming. Chris Head is going to utilize it, and if they're going to fall back, he may just go to the cup as he passes it up to Davis here. Coach seeing the opportunity here, want to get off a good shot. 4 minutes left to go here. No need to take a bad shot. Want to be able to get the basket. Get the ball to the hole. Get a good shot off, a high percentage shot.
I think it's time for Chris Head to get to the basket.
Look who's working there. Guy in foul trouble.
Blandberg, left hand, no good.
Kind of rushed it, didn't get his feet settled. You got a guy that's in foul trouble.
You worked that hard to get that close. All you got to do is just slow it down a little bit and gather yourself.
Oh, no!
4-point play here. This kid, my goodness. Number 0, Dakari Spear. Again, Dakari Spear. My goodness, he's having an excellent game. 28 points for the Colony. This man is single-handedly keeping these guys right here.
Knocks down a contested 3 from the college three-point line and has a chance for a 4-point play here.
My goodness, he's awesome.
And 13 playing with 4 fouls.
Once again, you got a perimeter shooter, someone shooting threes. The last thing you want to do is rush out and pick up a rough foul.
Something tells me he's a pretty good free throw shooter. And he knocks down.
So is this first time we've been behind the second half, guys?
No.
We started out there.
First time we've been behind in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
56-54, 54, 3.5 to go. Drew Ward looking for a screen from Blandberg. Nothing there. And the Colony has done a good job of tightening the defense up here in the fourth. Nice pass to Wilder. He's fouled. They're going to call it.
I'm glad they called that one.
There was no doubt about that. They couldn't miss that.
3 fouls here each way. No, I'm sorry. That's the second foul by the Colony. Love to see us kind of give the ball to, if Drew's going to handle it, I'm okay with that. Love to see if Davis can do anything.
Yeah, I think crucial points of the game, as it's been all season, we've got to get the ball in Davis Justice's hands.
He finds Ward in the corner. Pass wasn't sharp enough to have him pull up for a 3. Davis Justice, ball stolen, he's fouled. There we go. That's 3 fouls. 3 team fouls now for the Colony. Both teams with 3.
Guys, it'll be great if we get in a bonus with this much time left in the game because we have great free throw shooters. I say with this, as Keaton always says, we just got to stay aggressive.
And Chris Head now handled the basketball for the Lobos. Down by 2, under 3 minutes to go now. Errant pass, but the Lobos keep possession. Now they're starting to feel real big at this point, folks. Drew Ward looking for a man. He finds Wilder, but it's thrown. It's knocked away. Wilder saves it in bounds. But he's going to throw that pass away.
Just an errant pass there. That's okay. 2.5 minutes left to go in this game. Only down 2. Settle down. Settle down here. Play your game. Be able to make plays here. Get stops. Keep number 0 in front of you. Do not foul on the three-pointer.
Guys, I say this is a key possession for us here. You know, we're going into the final 2 minutes of this game. We've got to get some stops here, and without collecting any fouls.
Again.
So let's keep our guys in front of us. Let's not reach. Let's not pick up any dumb fouls here, especially running out on three-point shooters.
Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Didi's there with the rebound, and Chris Head's got the basketball down by 2. He finds Drew Ward.
You see the ball is going to Davis.
Lobo fans are standing up now. Justice, he's fouled.
Hey, we got the ball in the great guy's hands. We'd love to see us come down and be able to get the ball into Davis Justice's hands.
Hey, Davis made the right play.
That's the creativity we need.
Yes, indeed. He made the right play there. I definitely agree with you there. So we have to be smart here. We have Drew with 4 fouls. Drew got 4 fouls. Didi has 4 fouls. Their number 13 for them has 4 fouls. Have to be smart here.
Davis Justice with a chance to tie it from the free throw line here. With just under 2 minutes left to play. First one's good.
He needed that. Seeing that basket go in kind of gives him a little confidence going forward. He's okay. He's good.
Second's no good. Like you said, it's okay. 1 point game, plenty of time.
And you're gonna see. Watch the screen here. You're gonna see probably a screen here. You want to see, especially if 0 gets the ball.
Tough shot, no good. He gets his own rebound. Timeout going to be called by the Colony, and again, we'll stay here through the timeout. 1:37 on the clock. Oh boy.
Under 100 seconds left to go in the game. Down 1. We've been in this situation. We've been down the last 2 games. It's a situation that's not foreign to us. These Lobos understand what it means to get a stop here.
You know, our Lobos compete well, guys. You know, they're continuing to compete well. And I have all the faith in the world that, you know, this last minute, 30 seconds, that we're going to come out, we're going to play smart basketball, we're going to come back down on the offensive end, we're going to get the bucket we need.
You're absolutely right. I definitely agree with you there. I have complete, ultimate faith in this ball club. We've just been getting timely stops, especially when it comes down to crunch time. I have no doubt that we can definitely get one here. So I'm looking forward to it. It's an exciting finish. We down 1.
You know, I'm out of things to say, so that's where we are at this point. I'll try to tell you what's happening the best I can, but
yeah, you know, I think heading down this finisher, it'd just probably be up to us to just sit back and watch this.
Hey, let's be a fan, and which we are. We're going to do our best to bring you our analysis, our expertise of what they are, what they're.
It's going to be 1:37 left on the clock. Lobos trail by 1. The Colony possesses the basketball, but I do not see a possession arrow. We haven't had a jump ball all night. Now that I think about it, it is Longview possession arrow.
Key here. Do not allow them to get the ball easy in the paint. Make them work for it. Don't fall asleep. Almost a 5-second.
Good job by Chris Head keeping that ball out of Zero's hands.
Maybe watch a pick and roll here.
92 seconds left. Oh, my goodness gracious.
That kid has been magnificent all night long. It's only a 3-point game. Longview has the opportunity here as the Colony is playing pressure defense right now.
Nice pass. Didi
excellent feed there by Chris Head. Longview is settling for a timeout here.
Wow.
The reason, let me tell you what just happened. The reason why he got that dunk like that is because Didi has 4 fouls. He cannot step up and get a block there and get fouled and foul out of this game. He has 4 fouls, and that's the reason why he was kind of hesitant on making the play.
He makes up for it on the other end, and we're back to where we started.
Yeah, you know, on the defensive end, I'd like for us to try to keep guys in front of us.
Yeah,
you know?
that
We
back
have a
tip is not
tendency of just kind of playing what you kind of sometimes call the matador defense, you know, where you're just standing to the side and letting these guys have direct runs to the baskets. Let's just stay in front of them. Let's make it a little tougher for them to try to score. Hey, we've done well with forcing them into quick shots around the perimeter. We have the opportunity to continue to do that. I'd love to see us play that way.
Yeah, like Ray said, we're basically speechless at this point. We'll just let you watch what's happening. Oh boy. All right, guys.
Hey, let's buckle up, guys.
That's
you
right.
know, we're heading in for the home stretch.
1 minute, 12 seconds left to go here. Lobos trail by 1. Colony has the basketball in. They are in. Longview's in the bonus and has the possession arrow. Here we go. Got a few fouls to give if you need to play with.
You know, I would almost deny Zero the ball. I wouldn't even let it come his way. I'd force someone else to try to beat us.
Good defense by Justice. Under a minute now.
He stepped out, ref.
Again,
what do we have here? A foul on the
we
floor?
have another time. I mean, we have another foul to give, so he's not shooting
45
right now.
seconds left. Oh boy. Guys, I'm legitimately nervous.
I am too here. Photo shoot finish.
All right, hey, let's not give up an easy basket. You know, they've had success running back screens and us leaving the basket wide open. So let's hopefully we don't give up anything going to the basket easily. Oh, he touched it too soon. He touched it too soon.
Didi has too many fouls.
Foul this young man.
Oh, that was a double dribble.
Got a foul there.
They're going to get an off-the-ball foul and send Zero to the free throw line. I don't love that. I think we know what he's capable of.
Let's see what type of moment this is here for him.
You know, still, guys, even if he knocks both of these down, we still have the opportunity to come down, score 3, tie this game up. You know, if he misses one of these, we still have an opportunity to come down, get an easy basket. Let's send this into overtime.
And this young man is named Dakari Spear, a sophomore with 30 on the night in the biggest spot of the season so far.
Sophomore with 30 on the night in a regional tournament game. Kudos to that kid.
Makes it.
Nothing but net there.
2-point game.
This kid, man, he's phenomenal in every outright. He's been big for this team all season long. I mean, the moment has not seemed to be big here, but let's see, can he make one more free throw here?
There's enough time on the clock that if it is a 3-point deficit, you don't have to shoot a 3. A quick 2 works just fine. He missed it.
I like to think I jinxed him on that one.
He missed it. He missed it. Here we go.
We got to get the ball over to Davis Justice.
He's fouled. Didi Williams is going to shoot 2. Oh, boy. 12 seconds left.
12 seconds left here. Didi goes to the free throw line.
Oh, my goodness.
A chance to put himself into double digits.
Now we're going to see where those nerves are.
Football player here, a big-time receiver.
You know, I would almost put Wilder back in the game here, guys, on a defensive possession, especially a rebounder.
He missed the first.
Misses the first here.
Gonna have to get a quick foul whether he makes or misses the second.
I mean, it's standing room only right now. Everybody's on their feet right now, including us. 1-point game here. Timeout by the Lobos. Again, I guarantee you're going to see Chris Wilder come in for Didi. Quick foul. Oh, no. Quick turnover here. We're capable of that. We did that to the Melissa team last Friday. Yes. We're capable of trying to get us a quick turnover, maybe try to get us a trap.
Yes, we've had a lot of success all season.
Yeah, and almost too, if they can force the ball into the front court, or they can get past the half court, then I will pretty much get in this situation. Then I will start fouling. I know you got 12 seconds left on the clock, but I'm going to take every opportunity to create a turnover here in our own side of the court. Try to get us the ball. Try to get us opportunity to scoring and getting us this lead late in this game.
And here's the setup. Worst case scenario, you've got the ball down 3 with about 6 or 7 seconds left, right?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario.
So you're not out of this basketball game. I'd like to not foul 0 if possible, but we know they're going to be trying to get him the basketball.
Yeah, I would not foul him, not foul 13. I'm looking for his 20th in the game. He's only a guy that has 2 points right now. He's a senior. Let's see if the moment is too big for him, if he's going to continue to keep playing on.
Yeah, so as we've said in this position before, we've been in. So you want to put pressure, try to force a 5 seconds with the ball coming in. After that, you're going to put up enough pressure. You know, you only got 12 seconds, so I'm assuming they're going to try to get the ball into one of their tougher free throw shooters' hands and hopefully go to the foul really quick so we can come down and score. I'm thinking 5 seconds, deny, ball comes in, foul quickly.
Find 0. Well, he's going to.
We can't give up the long pass, though, because that's normally what will happen in situations like this. When you have this forced spread, they're looking to go long somewhere.
Foul him. Don't let. There we go. 8 seconds left, and that's going to send number 5, the sophomore Xavier Green, to the free throw line with a chance to make it a 3-point lead. And I was telling Keaton before you came back to us, worst case scenario, 8 seconds, you got the ball down 3. Worst case.
And that's a great position to be in.
How many timeouts do we have
gives
left?
us an opportunity.
We have 1 timeout left. I would get the ball across the court real quick.
Big time free throws coming here. The first one's up, and it rattles in.
Guys, I bet you if he misses this one, we may call a timeout right away.
If he misses it, I think Coach Weaver lets him run. I got a weird feeling.
I got a weird feeling
He's
that
been doing it all year.
I believe he's already probably drawn up the play that he wants call, and I guarantee you that he already has it. So especially with everybody.
If he misses this, I hope we get it going to the basket. There we go. There's the timeout.
Here we go.
Hey, 7 seconds to go.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Down 2. We've been here before. This moment is not big here. This game is not over yet, folks. Down with 7 seconds to go here. Hey, exciting.
Someone has the opportunity to become a legend right now.
Absolutely.
A literal
Absolutely.
legend.
Hey, and the good thing about it is,
goosebumps, Keaton. I know you do too.
Hey, I do. We don't need a 3 here. I would go all the way in. Let's see how far we can take it, and let's play for more ball here.
You know, guys, you kind of just put the ball in Davis Justice's hands, and let's just let him go. You know,
Davis is definitely touching the ball for me.
He's earned this opportunity.
Wow.
Let's let him go down. We get our shooters spotted up. He goes down, he draws. He's been great with finding. He found Blandberg the other night underneath the basket for that winning free throw. So I say we put it in his hands again. Let's let him create.
And I know this is the Longview broadcast, but if you're watching from the Colony, we got to give your boy Dakari Spears flowers. Absolutely went ballistic tonight in a regional semifinal. As a sophomore, 31 points with an electric dump to the place, put the house off the plate.
Amazing.
That's one of those deals. There's a lot of guys with press passes, a lot of guys that work for like Baller's Life. All of those social media networks, I guarantee you're going to see that play.
Here we go,
on
folks.
Instagram.
7 seconds left. They got to go the length of the court. This is it for all the marbles. If you're tuning in, get ready. We're either about to see something super epic or super disappointing, and we're glad we're able to bring it to you. Drew Ward inbound to Chris Head. Here we go. Head for the win. Off the mark. And the Lobo season is going to end here at the hands of the Colony Cougars.
Got a good look. Wasn't able to knock it down. It's unfortunate, man. Chris is normally a good shooter. Missed it. Take a moment here to congratulate these Lobos, man. They'll make it to this regional tournament here. Only lose by 2 points, man, is no short feat. These Lobos have defied the odds and played great all season long. Man, I take my hats off to these guys, man. I love this group. It's a great group of kids, a senior-led ball club, only one junior on the team. It's hard to see us lose this opportunity, to lose this game. But man, my hats goes off to this team. I'm very proud of them. I know losing sucks, But a moment like this, man, these guys work their butt off. Man, I'm super excited for these guys. Yeah, it's disappointing.
But, you know, these Lobos have fought all season long. You know, us as former Lobos, as citizens of the city of Longview, this basketball team has made us proud. They played well all season long. They came in tonight. They fought against a difficult team. A guy that came out that scored 30 points on us, you know, and we overcame that to get this ball game down to the wire. We have a lot to be proud of.
Keep it on, but you're good. Go.
Man, I'm proud of these guys, man. But heartfelt, man. Definitely disappointing moment to be able to come down and be able to lose like this. We had the opportunity to win the game on the last three there by Chris Head. The inbound play that we was rolling, that we ran, just wasn't open for us. He tried to shoot a three, got a good look at it, just wasn't able to knock it down. Hey, that's the way the ball bounces sometimes. It's unfortunate, but man, what a heck of a run here by the Lobos.
So our student camera people had to head to the bus. So we have no camera folks. We're just pointing at a blank court. Again, we really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for Longview ISD's help getting this set up for us. And Lobo Nation, your basketball team made you very proud this year.
Yes.
Nothing to hang your heads on. That was an awesome performance against a quality basketball opponent, and you had a chance to win. So excellent season for the Lobo basketball program, and we enjoyed every second of it.
Hey, Keaton, Frank, thank you guys for having me here all season. I've enjoyed it. It's been a great run watching these Lobos play. Thank you guys for having me.
And we'll see you soon at a baseball